Hey guys, and welcome back for a new review. Today we're going to take a look at an older figure. This is X-Bones. This is a figure made by Totsy. It's from the early 90s. It's during a time when the Hall of Fame G.I. Joe line was really getting their stride. It's part of a line that's known as the Gil Jones, or Major Gil Jones 2150. So there was mainly two figures in this line. X-Bones being the enemy, or enemy of all, as stated on the box. And Major Gil Jones himself. We'll take a look at him in another video. But so a quick look at the box art. The picture of X-Bones on the back. And that's pretty much the packaging. So I'm going to open them up and give you guys a better look at Bones. Stay tuned. Alright, so here is the figure out of the packaging. To zoom in really quick, get a closer look at the head sculpt. So as you can see, he has a caterpillar crawling across his forehead. He really does have a very large unibrow. It's an interesting choice for a villain, but that's what they went with. He's got, as you can kind of tell, he's got like his hair's messed up, scruffy beard, and he's got an expression as if he's looking down at you. Head sculpt's decent. Paintwork is a little odd. The figure has, as you can see, it's a clip-on, stay-on armor. So that's the gimmick they're going for with this toy line. It was a knockoff style toy line, so all of the armor pieces could clip on and off the body. You had a wrist piece, the chest piece. He also has two leg pieces, which are also removable. Also has a knife attached to that. All of the armor is in that bronze color. There's a lot of actual nice detail molded in. Almost looks like a cassette recorder there, but not really sure what it is. And the clothing is painted on. It's pretty much a cheaper way to produce the figure, I suppose. And it's got a faded paint job, so where black fades into the green. And he also has a helmet with a communication microphone and a half shield for the face. That's an interesting look. And he also comes with a very large, looks like some kind of futuristic gun. Again, this is supposed to be 2150. A lot of nice detail, but it's definitely way oversized. The figure can hold it, but it looks a little goofy. And one last thing he does come with is a sticker sheet, which is pretty cool. So the sticker sheet, you get all of these computers and Major Gil Jones. It's not specified anywhere on the packaging where they go, so you can put them wherever you like or not at all, but that's pretty neat. Let's go quickly over the articulation of the figure. So the head is on a swivel. It turns left and right. Arms can go forward, back. They also go out. The elbow has an interior skeleton, so it can click at the elbow a couple of times. Waist is on a swivel as well, so you can pivot side to side. Leg can go forward about that much, not back at all. Can go out to the side. And he also has knee articulation underneath this rubberized leg. So you can, very much like the Hall of Fame G.I. Joe line. The boots are also removable. If you pull those off, there is no extra articulation in the foot, just a molded foot. But that's it for articulation. Alright, so quick scale comparison. Here he is next to the 1991-92 G.I. Joe Duke from the Hall of Fame. Reason I wanted to bring him in just to kind of give you a scale comparison on how big the figure is. You can see he does stand a bit taller than Duke, so that looking down feature would have worked well for the toy line back in the day. So that's pretty cool. See him back to back. Get an idea. Pretty large figure. Very muscular, and like a large enemy would work well in play or display for your collection. And here's one more comparison to another knockoff G.I. Joe line of the early 90s. This is the Rapid Deployment Force, the RDF, the Skull. It's another toy line, so you can kind of compare them in quality. Definitely get a lot more articulation with the Gil Jones line. The original Rapid Deployment Force, I do have a review on him, but it's only a couple of points. Head side to side, elbow, can't move it out, and the legs forward and back only, no knee articulation, and it doesn't swivel out. So it was an improvement over the RDF line, at least in articulation, but you don't get any cloth goods. You get the snap-on, stay-on accessories with the Gil Jones line, but pretty cool just to kind of see the flavor of the figures that were out at the time. Alright, so final thoughts on the X-Bones from the Gil Jones line, again made by Totsy. I do like this particular figure line. It wasn't an extensive line. In my stores back in the day, there was only 2 figures. Online I have seen a couple of other variants, but there was only Gil Jones and X-Bones that ever really showed up for the most part, so it wasn't an in-depth line, but they were really pretty good, well-made figures, better articulation. They're not a very popular line. There's probably a lot of you out there watching this have never even seen this figure, which wouldn't be uncommon unless you were collecting 12-inch figures back in the early 90s. You would have easily missed this, and even if you were and you weren't actively collecting, it's easy to have missed this guy in the aisles. But I do like it. Perhaps in another review we'll take a look at his rival, Gil Jones. He pretty much came with all the exact same gear and accessories. He was just recolored, and he had a different paint job also on his face. But we'll get to that at another review. As it is, that's X-Bones, the very interesting unibrowed enemy of Gil Jones. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time.